Chapter 9. Some applications of trigonometry. Sometimes it is also named as heights and distances. In this chapter, you will be studying about some ways in which trigonometry is used in daily life around you. In this chapter, you will also see how trigonometry is used for finding out heights and distances of various objects at different point of time using trigonometry without actually measuring heights and distances of various objects. To start this chapter, we need to know about angle of elevation and angle of depression. When you look at an object, when you observe any object which is above your eye level, then line joining the eye point and the object is called line of sight, and the angle formed by this line of sight with the horizontal is called angle of elevation. Line of sight makes an angle with the horizontal, and horizontal is always drawn through the eye point of the observer as shown in this figure. In this figure, A denotes the position of the object and O denotes the eye point of the observer from where observer observes the object which is above the horizontal line. Horizontal line is always drawn through the eye point of the observer parallel to the level ground. So in this figure, angle AOB is angle of elevation. It is formed above horizontal line with the line of sight. Next is angle of depression. When you observe an object, when at a point of time you look at an object below your eye level, then line joining the eye point and the object is again line of sight, and line angle formed by this line of sight which is below your eye level with the horizontal is called angle of depression. Parallel this horizontal line is always drawn parallel to the level ground as shown in this figure. In this figure, point A denotes the position of the object, O denotes the eye point of the observer, and OB denotes the horizontal which is drawn through the eye point of the observer and parallel to the level ground. So here in this figure also angle AOB is angle of depression. Angle of depression AOB in this figure is formed below horizontal line which is drawn through the eye point of the observer and parallel to the level ground. So you remember, angle of elevation is always formed above the horizontal line when we look at an object above the horizontal, and angle of depression is formed when object is below the eye level when we look little downwards at the object. So angle of depression is formed always below the horizontal. Now look at this figure. In this figure, an observer is at some height and can see at an aeroplane which is above his eye level, and he can also look at a dog which is below his eye level. Horizontal is drawn through his eye point parallel to the level ground. When he look at the aeroplane, then angle of elevation is formed above the horizontal, and when he looks at the dog below the horizontal, then angle of depression is formed down the horizontal. So in this situation, observer can see at an object above the horizontal forming angle of elevation, and also can look at an object which is below his eye level forming an angle of depression. So in this situation, one observer can look at an object above his eye level, that is making angle of elevation above horizontal, and also looking at an object down his eye level below horizontal, making an angle of depression. Now let's do one example. A tower stands vertically on the ground. From a point on the ground 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. Find height of the tower. Let us draw a simple diagram to represent this problem. A simple diagram is drawn like this: triangle ABC right angled at B. In this diagram, AB represents the height of the tower and this CB represents the distance of the point 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, that is point C. And in this situation we have to find height of the tower. At point C, angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. This is angle of elevation 60 degrees. CB represents the level ground, distance 15 meter on this level ground from the foot of the tower, and we have to find this height of the tower in this situation. So AB is height of the tower. CB is 15 meter. Angle of elevation ACB is equal to 60 degrees. Angle of elevation. So in this situation, in this right angle triangle, angle C is 60 degrees, that is an acute angle. Opposite side AB, which represents the height of the tower, is perpendicular, and CB, which is distance of the point at 15 meter from the foot of the tower, is going to be base for this acute angle 60 degrees angle of elevation. So we know the relationship between perpendicular and base of a right angle triangle with respect to an acute angle. Here we are going to apply AB by CB is equal to tan of angle C, which is equal to 60 degrees. So AB by CB is equal to tan of angle C. C is an acute angle of this right angle triangle. AB is height of the tower that we have to determine. CB is given 15 meter and angle C is 60 degrees. This implies AB by 15 is equal to under root 3. Tan 60 degrees value is root 3. So this implies AB is equal to 15 into under root 3. 15 root 3. AB we have got 15 root 3. So therefore height of the tower is equal to 15 under root 3 meter. This is the answer.